Welcome back, MLG Pro League Season 3 coverage. Mr. X, Jack Courage Dunlop here, bringing you Faze versus Rise after that demoralizing loss right there for Rise. Jack, any chance here in uplink versus Faze?
I'm leaning towards no. If Zuma continues to play the way he has been all series long, then there's really no shot. He had 4 first bloods, Matt, in that last game to really secure that victory for Faze there, and that unbelievable 5-2 comeback. On the start of this one, though, on Detroit uplink, trading kills back and forth. No one's even touched the drone yet.
Nope. TJ in garage, just trying to keep some players for Faze off of that drone. It's going to be TCM on your screen now, just going to try and make something happen. Not able to do so, and if you're Faze, you just kind of want to waste this clock. I mean, it's going to be Rise playing from the good side, so to speak. If they're not able to put up a pretty good score, you expect Faze to get school control at some point. It's going to be TJ getting control of the drone, though. He's going to be trying to bring this one mid-street. Going to be taken out by Attach. Attach going to get a melee kill on TCM. Let's see if they decide to do anything with the drone or they elect to play this.
This map control that Faze just got out of nowhere is single-handedly because of Placer's flank through the green alley. He was able to push all the way towards the back Atlas building, got towards that top jump area
with the drone,
Jack. Perfect movement. He's able to dunk it in. A beautiful score there in the first 90 seconds from Attach. And then
he's somehow still alive.
TCM as well. How is he even alive right now? Dylan Price doing some incredible things here. Faze now up 2-0, but Matt, what I was discussing was Placer's perfect play call to flank around the players on Rise, able to clean them up from behind. That gave Faze the opportunity to even grab this drone and score.
Just an amazing play by Attach, though, single-handedly. Just doing some wizardry with the drone, able to just make a move behind that car and then just cuts to his right on the side of that glass Atlas platform. Placer with the drone. He's got one teammate directly in front of him. That was Enable. Enable's going to get cut down by TCM. Zuma, though, alive in the base for Faze. Let's see if Attach can get the drone. It looks like it is actually going to be reset. So Faze almost able to put some more points on the board, but Rise hasn't been able to get any type of control whatsoever, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, have they touched the drone yet for more than 3 seconds? I don't believe so, as another pass coming in towards Zuma. He's able to dunk that one in Faze now, up 4-0. 2 dunks already just in the first 3 minutes. And Matt, they're on the least favorable side.
Oh yeah, this is not looking good for Rise. TCM with the drone, gonna be the only one alive. He's gonna have to do something crazy here. He's gonna get taken out inside school. Take a look at the scoreboard. Nobody really doing anything too crazy. At Clay 10-7, Attach 9-5. It looks like they're gonna pass the drone over towards Clay. Let's see what the guys on Faze elect to do with it.
One thing to point out, Rise has yet to win an uplink so far in Season 3, so if they want to stay alive in this series, they have to do what they haven't done yet so far in Season 3, which is just take an uplink off a team putt with Zuma picking up 2 pieces in garage all game long. I do not see how it's going to happen. Attach is in a perfect position to dunk it. Enable with the drone in hand, trying to stay alive. TJ is going to cut him down there. Numbers advantage still, though, in favor of Denial, or in favor of Faze, sorry, like it's been all game long.
Yeah, Clay trying to come behind TJ with the drone. He's going to get taken out. See what TCM can make happen over here on the school side. It's going to be Enable picking up TJ with the drone. He's going to get cut down by TCM. TCM doesn't want to pick up the drone here, though, Jack, right away. Wants to see if his teammates can pick up some kills. He picks it up. His teammates all drop. Then he gets taken out, though, right at the last second, able to get a reset. But you see everybody from Rise drops here. Wheat's on your screen trying to make something happen in garage, trying to get some kind of map control. But the aggression of Faze right now is just too much for this Rise lineup. I'm
not really sure what Rise was trying to accomplish there. They had, instead of flooding into school, they had 2 players trying to sit mid-street, like they were going to kill the players who were crossing from green over towards school. Little did they know, all the players had already spawned up in school, so they just lost the gunfights. And just like that, another dunk coming in for Zuma.
Attach has been in the Rise Nation base the entire game.
Yeah, this is just so one-sided at the moment. Really, the respawn game mode's completely going in favor of Faze.
Yeah,
like Faze. We predicted, honestly.
Oh yeah, we predicted that. If Rise wanted to extend the series, that game 2 was really their biggest chance. You see Faze bringing the drone back through the back alley. Rise really struggled to close that one out in game 2. They end up dropping that 5-2 lead they had. Faze ends up coming back, taking that one. You see Zuma on your screen here in the final seconds. TCM trying to get the drone mid-street, not enough time. It's going to be Faze finishing on bad side up 6-0.
That was so one-sided, Matt. I mean, things to point out, this is Faze's host. They look stronger than ever. Attach 15 and 8, almost double positive like we saw in game number 1. Overall, Slang completely going in Faze's favor yet again. TJ 9 and 17. This is what we talked about. Wheats, game number 1, I think he went 22 and like 38. Now, TJ 9 and 17. You cannot have a player go near double positive if you want to try to take home one of these respawn games.
Oh no, yeah, you can't have that.
And it's not all about Slang, but it's just because you're losing gunfights in middle map. It just means that gunfights that can completely change up who gets map control are just being lost time and time again, where Faze is just continually winning them. They're always finding themselves in the advantageous position to score.
You got to figure too, TJ the one trying to hold the drone a lot of the time, playing for the drone for this Rise lineup and not getting much help from anybody. I mean, he's going to try and jump this one, throw it in for one. He's going to miss it. There's actually one player. It's going to be Wheats near mid-map. He's going to be able to take out Enable from behind, but you see,
he's actually running with this.
Yeah, they're actually going to run it out of the base.
Kills.
So yeah, Wheats is going to try and trail Clay, going to throw it out wisely now. That could have gotten dangerous. You know, if Rise was able to get a score there in the first minute, maybe something crazy happens in this second half.
Yeah, 3 dead now for Faze. Not sure if I agree with Clay's decision to try to run it because of the big 2-piece from Wheats. This should 100% be a score from Rise. Clay able to find one, not able to connect with another yet. There goes the dump. Rise Nation finally on the board after the first 6 minutes of gameplay.
Yep, Rise going to score right there. It actually looks like that's going to be Wheats still in the Faze of base. On board with Attach, though. He's going to be in school. Let's see if TJ can get a throw off. He is actually going to pass that one to Wheats. Wheats going to get cut down, though. I would like to say Wheats stay closer to the Faze base. I think if he would have stayed close to the base and not by garage, would have been able to maybe score that.
Yeah, I like that. That shows right there why Clayster is such a fantastic player. The first time he got that drone in this position earlier on, he tried to run it. It wound up causing Rise to store. This time around, gets it, tosses it right out, even though he had the help from his teammates towards middle map. Because of that, he was able to utilize his bow to control of school. Now they have the drone in Attach's hands, and they're going to begin the slow but steady push.
Yeah, Attach just gets his armor back. Enable, Zuma picking up kills. Can Attach dunk it in for 2? Zuma picks up another kill, trailing him in school. And Attach able to dunk that one home. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Jack, this one looks like it's going to be all in Faze's favor. Zuma on a 5 streak, make it 6. He's going to get a beatdown to the drone, get another beatdown, but then he's going to get taken out. It's going to be Wheats picking up the drone for Rise in school. He's going to try to reset this one. I'd like to play by Wheats. No, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. You're down 6. You obviously need the points, but if he tries to push that one through school, it probably, you know, goes the other way for Faze, but it does look like they're going to dunk one in anyway. But I like to play by Wheats, just didn't work out there. I mean, Faze able to slay out mid-map, get the drone, put in another 2.
And I gotta give props to Zuma. He's the guy you want on your team. In COD, he's your player that's going to be the aggressive player to push him first, pick up the 1 or 2 entry kills, and sacrifice himself for the objective play to be made. The equivalent of that in Counter-Strike is an entry fragger, or in League of Legends, it's your initiator, it's your player who knows the exact time to go in when it would be advantageous for your team. It's shown time and time again in this series. Now Faze has a perfect setup to just hold onto this drone for as long as possible. You know, Matt, this is something that we don't see too often, actually, in uplink in AW, where a team can just buy an extra 15, 20 seconds by just holding it like Faze just did right there. Very well played. 10-2, 4-possession game. This is all but over.
You know, this Faze lineup has 2 of those, you know, top, I would say, you want to call them, you know, intro slayers, you know, guys who can really just open up the hard points and the lanes for your team. I mean, obviously your ARs are huge in that, but your SMGs are going to be the ones that are really going to, you know, push out those cuts. And they have Zuma and Attach, 2 of the best in the game at doing that.
And it seems like most teams that find themselves to be so successful in AW have those types of players. I mean, ones that come to mind for me, who's been so successful, is another player who will just get in your face and somehow come out with a 3-piece when he shouldn't be able to. And he just always puts his team in a positive position. Right now, though, Rise able to get another dunk in, now just a 10-4 game. Unfortunately for them, though, all 4 players of Faze are up. You can see 2 players just sitting top Atlas with fouls in hand. That is going to be tough to stop if you're Rise.
Yeah, Wheats, though, with the drone, going to try and bring this one in, try and make this game a little closer here towards the end. TCM It's going to be him and Chino trying to rally this one in. Chino, he's going to drop. TCM going to put it in for 2. It's going to be Rise down 4 here. 20 seconds to go, Jack. Not enough time. Zuma, he's going to pick up a kill. Just going to run away with the drone. And it is going to be Faze taking our match number 1 of the night. 3-0, Jack. No, don't think this is a big shocker to either of us. How did you think, you know, both teams played? Regardless of score, I thought Faze looked very strong, minus that S&D.
Yeah, Faze looking very good, to say the least. If they can pick up their S&D game, as you mentioned, they're going to be in a good spot. Great way to start off week number 2 of the Pro League for them. Also heading into UMG Dallas. Looking good. Definitely looking good, but you'd expect that from players like Zuma, Naval, Placer, and Attach. On the other side of things, Rise, we knew it was going to be, we kind of predicted it was going to be a 3-0. TCM right now looking pretty good on this team, but you could tell they need to work on a lot of things, especially their clutch factor there in Search and Destroy.
Yeah, you can take a look at the scoreboard there at the end of the game. 28-24 for Zuma, 1.17, 3,900 points. Him and Enable tie in the lead of the lobby. You had TCM 3750. And that actually, we can actually jump over, you know, Vulcan scoreboard. Check this out. Nope, gonna be updated right after this game. You see all the other players' points from the last day of Pro League. But if you look at my team in particular, Jack, in this series, I had Placer. He had an up and down series, but then I also had Zuma. He had a monster game 3 with 3,900 points. He had a monster game 2, the S&D, with 1,700. And then in the first game, you had, for Rise, you had TCM. He had a fantastic game with 6,600 points.
5,900 points there.
Yeah, but if you had Attach, I mean, I gotta regret not drafting Attach. Finishes game 1, 8,600 points, 8675 to be exact. Just a crazy game from Attach in game 1. Definitely going to be looking to see how that affects a lot of people's teams.
Oh, absolutely. Great to see how quick the Vulcan scoreboard is updated there. Right now, though, you're the only person who's had a player play so far. My guy's coming up next in our next series, man.
Yeah, the next series coming up, going to be a good one. Orbit versus Denial coming up next, right after this.